It's a Tuesday morning. Margaret, 71 years old, pours her coffee and reaches for the mail. One envelope carries the Social Security logo on it. She opens it, and her heart sinks. The letter says she was overpaid. It says she owes money back. And it says her monthly payment is about to be reduced. Her hands begin to tremble. Did she make an error? Is her income about to be cut in half? Could this even be true? If you have ever felt that worry, or you fear you might open a letter like this someday, please stay with me, because there is a deadline on that letter, and what you choose to do in the coming weeks matters more than nearly anything else. Hello, I'm Milena. I'm a senior policy analyst, and I spend my days studying the rules that most people never get to read, so I can explain them to you in simple language. Take a deep breath. You are not in trouble simply for receiving a letter like this. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what a Social Security overpayment notice truly means. I'll walk you through the real rule, not the frightening rumors, and the 3 official forms that can safeguard you. And please stay until the very end, because there is one quiet error that seniors make over and over with these letters. It costs them money they never needed to lose. I'll show you how to avoid it. Let me share the story of Robert. Robert is 67. He did everything correctly his whole life. He worked, he contributed, he retired, and he began his benefits. One day, a letter arrived from Social Security. It said he'd been overpaid by a few $1,000s. Apparently, the agency had outdated information about his income, not even anything he did intentionally. Now here's where Robert made his error. He glanced at the letter. He didn't understand it. He thought, this has to be a mistake. They'll correct it. So he placed it down and waited. He didn't call. He didn't submit anything. He simply hoped it would disappear. But it didn't disappear, because the letter had a clock ticking on it. A little more than a month later, Robert checked his bank account. His Social Security deposit was there, but it was half of what it had been. Social Security had begun withholding to recover the overpayment. And the heartbreaking part? Robert may have had the right to reduce that amount, or even to avoid repaying it entirely, if he had only acted in time. He didn't lose his benefits because he was overpaid. He lost half his payment because he stayed quiet. That is the trap, and I don't want it to happen to you. So let's slow down and examine what the rule actually says, directly from Social Security's own website. First, what is an overpayment? It simply means Social Security paid you more than you were owed. And here's something important. Very often, it's not your fault. It occurs when the agency has missing or incorrect information about your income, your work, where you reside, or your marital status. AARP has stated this clearly. In their words, oftentimes these mistakes are actually Social Security's fault. So if you receive one of these letters, do not assume you're at fault. Many people are not. Now, what does Social Security actually do to collect? Here is the true number, and I want to be honest and precise with you, because there are plenty of frightening rumors circulating. For retirement, survivor, family, and disability benefits, the current default is that Social Security will withhold 50%, half of your monthly benefit until the debt is cleared. For SSI, it's 10%. Now you may have heard people online claim checks are being suspended down to $0. Let me be honest with you. For these benefits, the standard rule is half your check, not the entire amount. I'd rather give you the correct number than alarm you with the wrong one. And this rate has shifted considerably recently. Back in 2024, it was capped at 10%. In early 2025, the agency announced it would take 100%, the entire check. After strong public pushback, they scaled it back to the 50% default we have now. Because this keeps changing, always verify the current rate on SSA.gov yourself, or call them. Don't treat my word or anyone's word as set in stone. Now, the part that matters most, the clock. 2 time frames. Listen closely. Number 1, Social Security states it will wait at least 30 days after mailing the notice before it begins collecting. Number 2, you generally have around 90 days to appeal, request a waiver, or request a lower rate. Here's the crucial sentence directly from Social Security. If you submit the correct request in time, Social Security pauses the collection until they review your case. That is your protection. But it only works if you take action. So, what are the correct requests? There are 3 official forms, and selecting the right one matters. Form SSA-561, Request for Reconsideration. Use this one if you believe you were not overpaid or the amount is incorrect. This is the I don't think I owe this form. I don't think I... Form SSA.gov, request for waiver. Use this if you agree you were overpaid, but it wasn't your fault and you can't afford to repay it. If this is approved, you might not have to repay it at all. Form SSA-634, request for change in recovery rate. Use this if you agree you owe it and you'll repay, but you simply can't afford to lose half your check. This asks them to take a smaller amount each month. You send these to your local Social Security office, and you can always call Social Security directly at 1-800-7721-213. That's the official number, Monday through Friday, 8 in the morning to 7 in the evening. And now, the consequence if you do nothing, like Robert. If you ignore the letter, the 50% withholding begins automatically, and it can continue for years. If you're no longer receiving benefits, the law allows them to recover the money by taking your federal tax refund, certain state payments, or even garnishing your wages. And if a person passes away before the debt is repaid, Social Security may pursue repayment from others who receive benefits on their record. This is why silence is the most costly choice you can make. So if you receive one of these letters, or you want to be prepared just in case, here is exactly what to do. 3 steps, write them down. Step 1, don't ignore it and confirm it's genuine. Open the letter. Read the reason and the amount. Then verify it. Sign into your own account at SSA.gov or call the official number 1-800-077-21213. Genuine notices explain exactly why you were overpaid. If something feels wrong, confirm directly with Social Security, never through a phone number or link a stranger provides you. Step 2, choose the correct form and file it within your window. If you don't think you owe it, file the SSA 561. If it's not your fault and you can't pay, file the SSA 632 waiver. If you can pay but not at that rate, file the SSA 634. Filing in time pauses the collection while they review. Do not let the days drift by like Robert did. Step 3, keep copies of everything. Make a copy of the letter, every form you submit, and note the date you sent it and the name of anyone you speak with. If there's ever a dispute, your records are your protection. And one gentle reminder, these rules genuinely do change. We just watch them move from 10% to 100% back to 50%. So whenever this matters to you, check the live information on SSA.gov. This video helps you understand it. The official source confirms it for your situation. Before you go, let me say this plainly because I care about your safety. Please do not trust strangers online with your benefits. There are people who create official-sounding channels and groups promising alerts and free guides just to get near seniors and their money. Social Security will never reach out to you through a random messaging channel. Your real protection is always SSA.gov and that official phone number. Here's what I'd truly love you to do instead. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell so these explainers reach you. But more importantly, bookmark SSA.gov yourself. That's the one source that's always current and always truly official. And in the comments below, tell me one thing. Have you, or someone you love, ever received a letter like this? What happened? Your story could be the warning that helps another senior act in time. You worked your entire life for these benefits. You have rights, you have forms, and you have time. If you act, don't be Robert. Open the letter, make the call, file the form. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.